Hey guys, it's Ed, and today we're going to be doing some shepherd sling practice. We're going to be slinging some rocks. Not very good at this. It's something that's new to me, and I've got a couple of slings here that I've made. I've actually got 3. We're going to be hurling some rocks at this tree from a distance. I'm not very accurate, so I'm just working on technique. But first I just want to show you my slings and go through them and my thoughts from the first time. I first slung this the other day. There's a lot more harder than I thought. There's a lot more technique to it, like swinging, and the movement is quite distracting for your release, like trying to learn that. Very different, and also getting used to holding these as well. And they're not professionally made or anything like that. These are really crude in my attempts of making slings before I've even done any slinging. So I'll have some improvements that I want to do to these that sound right to me that I'm going to do. But I'll show you these slings. So here is my split lever pouch. There's a split lever. It's got twisted paracord, and it goes to some stopper knots. And over here is like the handle. Now, what I don't like about this, what I've discovered from the first time using it, is I was originally holding it like this. So you'd be holding it like that, with the bits close together like that. Look, I'm a bit messy here. And then over here, I feel like it's quite flimsy, that it could bind up on itself when you're spinning it. And also that's quite close. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to start holding like that. It starts off a bit further apart, and I think it's starting to bind up on itself. This is 32 inches overall. I feel like this has got like some good speed to it, and it's comfortable, and I like it. And this one, I believe I measured it at 23 inches. What I found with this one as well, part of my braiding errors that I need to fix, is this pouch isn't very stiff. So I struggle to load it into that. Like the braid's very loose. I mean, you can literally see it, so it's quite floppy. So what I'd do is I'd probably braid that tighter so it naturally has like a slight shape like that, rather than just being like that, because it's effectively the same as that. And sometimes I'll just miss it. A bit longer as well, probably about an extra inch or so. I've seen this braid being used on others, and I kind of thought like that would be a really good braid for the pouch, like I've seen others do. So I might do a 5-point braid here, then go into this. But yeah, I think I'll adapt that, cross them over a bit. And also I think if I redid this one, I think I'd go for 27 to 30 inches as well. Probably make 2, try them out. But for now, we'll stick with this one, it's 23 inches, and practice hurling some rocks. And I also have this smaller sling on here with me. Don't know the length of it, but what I've done a bit of splicing there. And but this is really skinny. It's just a single piece of paracord. My plans with this one is to use like lighter stones, because what I kind of noticed as well is if you use lighter stones in, say, like this one, the thicker braided one, you couldn't quite feel them in there. So you had no like stone hand connection. So like you couldn't really feel it was in there. You just felt like you were just swinging rope above your head. Whereas a lighter one would probably feel the stone. So I just want to kind of notice an actual difference. Anyway, so I need to get some practice on. I've got 30 rocks on me, and we're going to try and hit this tree from 30 paces. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's going to be our target. We've got 30 rocks, and we're going to sling them at that. Last time I was struggling with like technique, I was kind of doing this, and I realised that's not really, it doesn't feel great. And what I did find was doing like a more of a natural throw. Felt a lot better. So it's the same pattern. I can go like that, but I can go like that. I can start here and go, just rock up. And obviously I need to kind of throw the knot at the tree. I'm going to hit the tree, but I hit the floor first. That's good. We load up like that. And then oh damn, that's good. Went to lift the tree. There. Oh, good. That was a good throw. That's the closest one yet, like, and not on the base of the tree. A lot better than last time, and I think it's due to figuring out that kind of overhead technique, it feels a lot more comfortable as well. Obviously I need to hone in on that, and obviously holding it's a bit different. May have made some change, I don't know, may have, holding it differently may have improved things. I only just hit the tree, like I know it wasn't very accurate, but compared to last time it was a lot better, and I'm 30 paces out, so I'm kind of struggling to, with my current technique and whatnot, and with this shorter sling, actually to hit that quite solid. So I'm just going to try the skinny one next, see how it works with some lighter stones. That's a smaller stone. Oh, that is, I'm not sure about that. Larger stone. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is this twists and gets tangled a lot more just using a single bit of paracord. So I don't think this is a good one. It's a little bit annoying actually. It moves fast, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit annoying, that one. Let's go straight to this one. Okay. Oh. Oh, to the left again. I'm struggling to throw this one now. Why am I struggling to throw this one? I'm not enjoying it as much as the braided one. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. Again, it's released, that was twisted again. And it's all over the place. And that was a good shot though. Had some speed to that one. Right, let's do one more. Okay, that was better. Again, that was speed and aggression. Another one. That weird shaped stone I've gone and picked up. So no, I suppose that's the advantage of a split pouch one like that. It's quite forgiving for what you can throw in it. It's to the right though. Okay, they're going further. Do one more. Oh, to the left. Okay, start to get used to it. Let's do this one again. So I don't like the pouch on this one because it feels very loose and flimsy, whereas this one definitely has a pouch. Don't quite like that it grips it so much. I think the grip might be too grippy, I'm not sure. Because I feel like this one can release quite easily. Oh, that went far. Oh, that was so close. And that was high. Okay, conclusion, the braided one, split pouch, I like it. I do think it needs to be a little bit longer. I like that it's quite forgiving in some ways. I don't know how, but I'm just connecting with it better. And I think it might be because it's more flimsy, although I don't like the pouch being flimsy, but everything else is kind of soft and things sort of stay in line, even when they're twisted. I feel like I'm connecting with the rock a bit more, like I can feel it. As I say, I want to do a braid like this next. That's a sample, a 5-plait braid I've been doing. So I'll do a braid like that, bigger though. I was just using a bit of jute twine to test it. So I'll do that next with some thicker material. I'll probably go slightly skinnier, probably like that. But braided, 5-plait, and I'll do something better about the pouch. One that will be 5-plait braid, and I'll make sure it's tighter, but I might also do something over the top. I'll do a couple to experiment. This one, like, I like it. I feel like it can build speed up quite well, although today I didn't feel like I was doing that. I felt like I was more confident with the other one. I started to get the hang of it. I feel like it can hold a more varied shape and size of projectile because of how forgiving that flat piece is. It's just a pad. You just grip, like, you can put a massive rock in there if you want, it'll just grip it. Although I feel like for some reason I'm struggling with the release. I don't know if that's because the shorter one is more tuned to a natural throwing instincts, because I'm used to, if you throw a rock, you're used to throwing it like that. But with a longer thread, if you're still throwing it, it could still be catching up to that point. So maybe I'm just not tuned with it yet. Single thread, didn't really like that. Not at all. Super flimsy. I mean, maybe it's good at throwing tennis balls, but yeah, didn't like that. So yeah, I'll get some more slings made, and we'll keep throwing some rocks. I want to challenge myself. I want to potentially keep count of all the rocks I'm throwing and see how far I progress. So it'd be kind of interesting if I could throw, say, 10,000 rocks, and I keep track and we can see what I look like after 1,000 rocks thrown. So I'll keep a tally of what I've thrown before. Hopefully next time we can get to 100 rocks and keep going. We'll use tennis balls as well, although they'll be quite a bit lighter, but quite good for technique practice, I suppose. Yeah, so if you like this, and a bit of primitive technology, still branch of Bushcraft. Kind of saw the braid's quite cool, because obviously I could go make some cordage outside and whip that up quite quickly, I reckon. Stinging nettles and maybe willows. We can do that for future projects, but if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. At least I hit something.